What have I just witnessed? I can't. Am I thinking straight? Am I literally seeing this last minute 2-0 down to Bournemouth? Bournemouth, who I've gone on record and said that is one of the worst teams in the Premier League. 2-0 down. And then last second, Reiss Nelson to make it 3-2. I cannot believe it, man. Like, honestly, I'm watching this game thinking, I've spent this whole week running my mouth about Bournemouth saying, look, it's guaranteed 3 points. The banker is Bournemouth. And then we go 1-0 down after literally 9 seconds, I think. Like, it's 9 seconds we've gone 1-0 down. At that point, I'm thinking, oh my God, not like this, Arsenal. Not like this. We're pushing, we're going, kind of getting forward, but we know what Bournemouth are going to do. They were going to come to defend deep anyway. They've gone 1-0 up. They've got even more incentive to sit about 11 men behind the football. I literally think they defended that box with about 7 bodies in there. And we kept pushing, but we didn't quite make it happen. And in the second half, we go 2-0 down. And I'm like, oh my God, it can't be one of those days. But we get back in it instantly with Partey. And that was the momentum we needed. We get another one with Ben White. And we're pushing. And we're pushing. And we're pushing. And who gets the goal? Reiss Nelson, of all people, man. What a man. And look, if there's ever a year Arsenal going to win the title, this is the year we win this title. Tell me any team that wins last minute in like 3-4 separate matches. Aston Villa, Man United, and Leicester. I mean, not Leicester. And Bournemouth today, we've won last minute, man. I cannot believe it.
Oh, bro, I did about 14 laps of my own room.
Bro,
I'm getting the energy high right now.
I cannot believe it. It's absolutely crazy, man. Like, this game should have been on TV. Like, why was this game not on TV, man?
This beats any game. I know Brighton just won 4-0 against West Ham. Bro, this game, my God. You see the way I was stressed out? I was itching like a madman. I was sat here just waiting for something to happen in those last moments. But boy, everyone was going nuts. As soon as Reiss Nelson kicked that in, bro, you could just see Gabriel went to the ground. Saliba was running laps.
Bro, Saliba kicked the corner flag, I swear.
Oh, big win. That's a title-winning win, man. Bro. You know, in the season, you need like a big win. This is it.
Exactly, man.
We beat Leicester when Vincent Kompany scored that absolute belter. That's what it reminds me of.
Honestly, and this could honestly mean better than we all expected to win this game comfortably, like the Everton game, right? 4-0, 3-0, it's Bournemouth. But this could actually mean more. Like winning this game 3-2 in the fashion we did, galvanizing the team. Crazy win, man.
It just puts the pressure on, innit? If we didn't win this game, we would have had 3 points, let's say, between us and City. And they're hunting us down, man. It's not a comfortable gap between us and them. But wow, what a game, man. Great sub by Arteta, though, bringing on Reiss Nelson. Both goals, contribution, both goals, man. I believed in that kid. I believed in that kid, man. Bro, I went through the trenches for that kid.
It was a good sub, though, because Smith Rowe, look, this game wasn't quite for him, I think, because we need someone a bit more intensity to just run down that line and whip balls in. And Reiss Nelson was doing exactly that, man. And I was thinking, you know, like, when he got to added time, I was like, if we get a chance, who do I want it to fall to? Saka, Odegaard, Martinelli. But the coolest man on the planet, Reiss Nelson, to dig that strike out from next. It's not an easy finish whatsoever, man.
Not at all. I felt like as well, you know what it was? I think Smith Rowe is still not match fit yet. I think you could tell by the intensity, he wasn't there with the game. Like, you could still tell that he still needs a couple more weeks till we can get back in, starting or competing at least. But Reiss Nelson came in, man. He did his job, man. Respect that.
Crazy,
you could tell from the first moment he touched the ball, man. He was ready. He was wanting it as well.
Yeah, literally. His first touch was the assist, right? When he whipped it for Ben White. Crazy good,
he
man.
Wanted it, man. He wanted it bad. Well, we got it good, man. Oh, but that's what we needed. Man. We needed that. What was it called? Like these type of subs, because our bench at the start of the season was looking weak compared to this.
You're right. Yeah, I couldn't believe it. Since we're gonna win the league and the Europa League, man. Look, right now, I'm just focused on this league, man. I'm just so.
Right now, man, I'm still trying to process this game.
Bro, yeah, I'm still trying to figure out what's happened, man. Like, it's crazy. Like, you can do a PhD on this game, man. You could do a whole a 4-year degree on this game.
Bro, this game has the psychological effects of this game. We watched Creed yesterday, but bro, this game is giving me gas after watching it.
Bro, Hollywood can make a movie on this game, man.
Trust
the topsy-turvy
me.
roller coaster ride. 2-0 down. At 2-0 down, let's be honest, yeah. Did you think we were going to get back in it and win the game?
You know what it was, yeah? 2-0 down.
Because I still did, you know. I still felt like it was calm. I was laughing when 2-0 down.
I had the feeling when, bro, we scored like right after it, though. We scored like 2 minutes, 3 minutes after the.
I'm talking, as soon as that header went in, what's your thoughts? Like, you thinking...
it was deflating, but I was thinking we can nick a draw out of this. I was like, worst case, yeah, we nick a draw. Or best case, sorry, we nick a draw out of this game. And then when the first goal went in, and I saw the Emirates getting lifted, the way the Emirates, legit, the third, like 12th man, bro, that was huge for us.
Crazy. Honestly, like, because when that second goal went in, yeah, I still felt like there was hope. Because 2-1 is better than 1-0 down. Because once you put the ball in the back of the net once, their waters will break. Their waters will burst, man. You know that you can get in, you can get another goal in. At 1-0, it's like, we still haven't breached their lines, we still haven't scored. But boy, when that Partey goal went in, man, the Emirates lifted. And my days, bro, this VAR and referee, there's something we have to have a conversation about this.
It was about like 5 handballs. 5 handballs. So,
did they need to catch the ball for it to be handball or something?
I don't even know. The commentators were on a crazy one as well, saying, "Oh no, it wasn't a handball." I was like, bro, in that last, when the corner went in, he was doing that, bro. I was like, what? Not a natural position. I thought handballs were when it's like not natural position, bro. That is not natural.
Like 5 of them. Even in the first one, my man jumped and he landed on his arm.
But that's crazy. I'm telling you, they need to recall this whole, because if we didn't win this game, everyone would have gone crazy over those handballs.
Oh, 100%. I'm going crazy now. But at the end of the day, look, 3-2, man. Reiss Nelson of all people, man. I love that guy.
What a guy, man. He stood up, man. He stood up when we needed him. Everyone has a role. I'm telling you, everyone in this title charge has a role. Bro,
exactly what I was going to say, man.
New signings that we brought in, everyone's got a role to play, bro. Reiss Nelson, bro, my word, bro. You deserve a contract after that, bro. Especially if you win the league, bro. He deserves a contract for that.
Fully. You're exactly what I was saying as well. When you win a league, yeah, you expect the certain players like the Sakas and Martinellis, they carry you throughout the season. But on those one-off games, you need that role player. That's why everyone needs to be ready at all times for that one player to stand up and be counted. And this was the Reiss Nelson game. The Nottingham Forest one was all good. We won 5-0. It was nice to see him score. But this was Reiss Nelson, man. Assist and goal off the bench. Man the match, bro.
Big man of the match, bro. What do you give the player? Should we go for player ratings?
Yeah, cool. All right, let's go for player ratings now then. So, goalkeeper Ramsdale. I mean, could he done more with the goals, really? I mean, he made a brilliant save.
He saved us. He saved us in the first half. We were 1-0 down. He saved us heavy.
Crazy good. Let us know your player ratings as well in the comment section and your thoughts of the match. I mean, yeah, Ramsdale, to be fair, I'm going to give him... I can't give him more than a 7 because he did 2 against Bournemouth.
Yeah.
But that save was big, so I will give him a 7 for that.
Facts. I'm going to give him... Yeah, I think I'm going to give him a 7 as well. I think big. I think when we needed him, even when Solanke, you know, when he touched it, when he brought the ball down against Partey, and he did that save in the second half, I felt like that was a class save as 1-0 as well. Yeah,
massive save, man. Okay, yeah, Tomiyasu dropped the certified 2 out of 10 today, man. Oh my day.
I can't lie, man. That was a 3 out of 10 for me, man.
Bro.
Oh man, that was
because I like the guy so much, man. But
you know what it is? I rate him as a. I think you know what it is. I think his role is more of a centre back role. I can't lie, man. I think going forward, he doesn't offer that support to Saka that Saka needs. That overlapping. Because I didn't see him in the positions that if you saw Ben White, bro. Think about how many crosses Ben White put in that second half. So yeah, I'm gonna give him a 3 out of 10. So
we might as well rate Ben White because he did play half the game as well. For me, Ben White, man, he offers a different dimension. Of course, scored his first goal for Arsenal as well.
Yeah,
he's got to get, for me, an 8. I'm guessing.
I was gonna say, man, 8 out of 10, 100%, 8 out of 10 for that big performance he did. He came on. Bro, he did his job, man, and he did more than he needed to do, bro. I was seeing him up and down. He was supporting Ødegaard, supporting Saka. Bro, he's him, man.
Crazy good, man. Saliba as well. To be fair, I think when I looked at the first goal, Saliba wasn't at fault. It was Gabriel's stinky.
No, I think Gabriel, out of the centre-backs, Gabriel was the weaker of the centre-backs today, I think. It's weird because I feel like as an individual, they didn't perform bad individually. But I think as a collective back four, they didn't perform well today.
I agree. And at the end of the day, look, if you concede 2 goals to Bournemouth, one of the worst teams in the league, especially at home, you can't say the defense had an amazing performance whatsoever, man.
Exactly. Yeah.
So Saliba, I'm gonna give him a 6 out of 10, to be honest.
Yeah, I was going to do 6 as well. 6 out of 10.
Yeah. Gabriel, I'm gonna give just lower to a 5.5.
Yeah, a 5.5. Yeah, I'll give him a 5. I think he was the weaker out of the two.
Because that first goal, he was at fault after like 9 seconds. We got a comment here saying Arsenal needs to start to score the first goal going. I was doing at the start of the season, bro. Tell me about it, man. My heart rate can't hack this.
I was deep in it as well. The game, I was like, how many times have we gone down 1-0 and then brought the game back?
It's crazy, yeah. Like at the start of the season, we were controlling games. It was like, look at this game last season. That was the most comfortable game. I think I was at 20 minutes and I had my feet up. This game, like the blood pressure is different. Oh my god. Bro, it's crazy, Emirates, man. Oh my god. Bro, I had tickets to this game. I was like, you know what? Bro. Oh my god, man. Yo, when you get to a better stable internet connection, I'm gonna ask him about the game and the atmosphere because I want to know, man.
Post-match reaction.
Bro, I feel like AFTV Robbie, man, giving live reaction.
That is crazy.
That was a quick cameo of what the stadium's like, man. Oh, honestly, I wish I went to that game now, man. I had tickets, bro. I had tickets.
We need to be there now, man. We need to be there.
Oh,
the Emirates is going to be rocking now, man. The Emirates for every game is going to be rocking.
Oh, it needs to be. Look, honestly, if you go to the Arsenal games, man, you need to treat that like it's a cup final every game. This team needs it. Like, honestly, how many games? It's 26 matches played now, right? 12 games left. I don't know how many at the Emirates. I'm guessing about 6 or 7, maybe.
Yeah, I think even less, I think.
Cup final, bro. Cup final. Every single one of those games, cup final.
For real, man.
But yeah.
For real. It has to be all in or nothing, man.
100%. Let's continue. So we've got Zinchenko next on the player ratings. For me, I don't think Zinchenko had a bad game at all. I thought he was actually quite decent.
I think he was all right going forward, but I think going back, man, defending, there were too many one-on-ones against him that I felt like he was getting a bit too drawn out. Like they knew who to target at the back four. It was him defending. So I think
I agree. He improved when Reiss Nelson came on as well, because I think he benefits with a person that's gonna run touchline play like Reiss Nelson. Smith Rowe were playing together. They both were inverted, so he just left that kind of boundary.
Again, he's not touchline. Smith Rowe is definitely that 8 or 10 role, that middle, more central role. He's not he doesn't like to touch the sideline.
Exactly.
So.
Yeah, but I don't think Zinchenko had a bad game. I'm gonna give him a 7 out of 10.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him a 5.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah. So middle of the park, Partey came back, man. We hadn't really missed it with Jorginho having good performances, but I thought Partey, you know what? Yeah, at times I looked at him, I was like, move it quicker. But other times, well, bro, like they were breaking, he was getting that ball back.
He was putting in a shift in. He was going forward and coming back and getting his leg in. Anytime I think the back four was getting exposed, he was there, man. I think he had a good game. I think at the start it was a bit shaky. I think everyone was shaky at the start.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give him a 7. I think he did really good today.
Yeah, that's the decent. I'm gonna give him the same. I'm gonna give him 7 as well, or 7.5 actually. I think. Okay, so today we changed up the formation. I think for one of the first times in the season, apart from Wolves, when we were forced into it, we played 2 8s in Xhaka and Ødegaard.
Yeah.
I mean, not Xhaka, sorry, Vieira and Ødegaard rather than Xhaka. And I think he did that obviously with the sole purpose of he wanted to get more in front of Bournemouth straight away from the get-go, more attacking players. How do you think it worked out?
I think, you know what? I think Vieira has a lot to work on in imposing himself in the game. I feel like the 2 8s is a good strategy to have, but we need someone who has legs in the other 8 role, because I think Ødegaard himself isn't the most physical guy. He's more technical.
Exactly.
I think Vieira had a decent game. I didn't think he had a bad game.
I agree. I don't think he had a bad game whatsoever. A lot of people slagged him off at half time. I thought he was all right.
I think he was one of the better players in the first half. I think even that. But yeah, I just think we lacked that cutting edge from him. I think that more, because you know when Xhaka comes onto the pitch, he's that leader, that imposer, that guy who's shouting at the others, telling them what to do.
Yeah.
We lack that a bit from that position. But I think he did well. I think I'm gonna give him a 6 out of 10.
Yeah, Vieira for me, I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10. I think I have no doubt of Vieira's technical brilliance. And I think, look, maybe in the longer term, like maybe from second season, third season onwards, this probably will be a top player, like Bernardo Silva type player.
Sure.
But you're right, like his physicality needs to be up. Because in games like this, when you've got people like Billing in the midfield that are literally up for a scrap, up for a fight, he can get a little bit bodied too easily. But I don't think Vieira had a bad game. Odegaard as well, moving on to him, I think, look, if you want to win football matches at Arsenal Football Club, you need Odegaard to be on the football. He's our maestro.
Facts. He was huge today, man. I think his link up is so important. Without him, man, we lack so much ability in that midfield.
Honestly,
that whole right hand side, man. He's the orchestra of the right hand side. He makes everything happen. He knows you can pick him out. Picks out Saka so well. He picks Saka out, and he picks Ben when Ben White was playing. Man, he was picking him out. I just wish that he could finish a bit better. I think his shots need to be a bit stronger.
he rolls it. He's too accurate rather than enough. Like, just lick it, man. Like,
you know how the Bruyne has his shot that it just leaves the ground so quickly, and it has that height. I think his shots are a bit too low. But you know, that's not what you can say, man. I'm not a coach. But.
And set pieces as well, man. Like a couple of times, I set pieces in kind of dangerous areas, and it just.
Yeah. But I think it was his ball. By the way, it was his corner. It was his corner that led to the goal, the final goal.
Of course.
It was a good height, man. It came at a good height. I think he played it well. But yeah, I'm gonna give him Odegaard. I gave Fabio Veras. Yeah, I'm gonna give Odegaard the 8, man.
I'm gonna give him a 7, just because of his standards, Odegaard's standards, and how pivotal he's been for us this season.
Okay. Yeah.
Now, Saka on the right wing. I'm being real with you, man. I think Saka was here and there. I don't think he had a really influential game, to be honest.
Yeah. No, I agree, man. I think it was a bit of a quiet game in comparison. Yeah. Standards are usually.
Yeah, like against Everton, he started us
stuff, you know. I like to see, Saka against Everton. Prime example, last game. He wanted the ball. He was there. You could see him. He was demanding it. I think this time, I think he was a bit not a passing. That's a bit harsh, but I think he was just there. Like it was just another body. You get me?
I get you. Yeah. Not a passenger, but you know what I mean? As in like someone that's just he wasn't demanding as much as enough dangerous things, I think. Like he wasn't taking on his defender enough. They were double up on him. To be fair, look, they were throwing like about 9 men behind the ball. I think they left one guy, Solanke, to kind of like half press, and the rest of them just sat in the box.
Yeah. It was another standard sit back against Arsenal.
Really. Trossard we're not going to rate because he came off injured, unfortunately. So we wish him the best in recovery. Smith Rowe, I guess. I think Smith Rowe had a really quiet game, man.
Yeah, I think it's tough to mark him. I wouldn't even want to mark him. Was that
I'm just giving 5, standard 5.
Yeah, standard 5 as well, yeah.
And then Martinelli through the middle. I think Martinelli had a poor game. I'm going to be real with you, man.
I think he had a good game, man. I think he had a good game. I think he was all right. I think he got into so many positions. You know, when they played the ball, they kept playing the ball over the centre-backs. Yeah. And Martinelli would be there. I think his link-up play, he came in deep. I think he had a good game, man. I think the opposite.
I think I get you. Just for me, like when I think of that chances that he had, like especially when Partey clicked it over and he right in front, it was over the bar. I was like, come on, man, like
yeah.
I hear a harder chance than that.
Like, I think he needs to work on that finishing. Finishing is a large part of his game that he just needs.
But like I don't want to dig my brother out, obviously, because he's both an Arsenal player. But when I looked at Saka and Martinelli at the start of the season, I was thinking they're pretty much like parallel. Like they're
I hear you.
But I feel like Saka's taken that next step and he's gone to a different level, like a complete match winner for us.
Yeah.
I think Martinelli's still been good, but I don't think Martinelli's kicked up to the same level that Saka's got to. So we need him to start getting to that form, especially he's got his new contract now, man. So he doesn't have to worry about that. There's no uncertainty there. We need to start picking up on the again. And then
you know what it is as well? I think he needs a set position right now. I think he's playing down the middle. He's adjusted his game more for being a striker. He is out with the ankle injury. I think if he gets that solid position, if it's left wing maybe, or if it's up front, I think he just needs to work on his game. And I think long term he's a striker for me.
Really?
Yeah, I think he's built for the striker role. I think he's there to bug defenders, get in behind them. He's quicker than them. He holds them off. Yeah, man. I think 10 for Martinelli. I'm gonna give Martinelli a 7.
Yeah. I'm gonna give Martinelli a 6.5 as well. But The last guy we're not gonna rate Xhaka because he barely had any time. But my boy Reiss Nelson, 10 out of 10, my boy.
Flat out. If I can give him 11 out of 10, I'm gonna give him 11 out of 10.
Bro, my man had how long on the pitch? 25 minutes on the pitch, a goal and assist. Could have won us the league. We'll know in May.
Sancho, bro. Sancho, if you're listening to this, bro, we got conversations for you. We have big conversations with you, Sancho. Because, my word.
Reiss Nelson, my brother Reiss Nelson, man. Like, that is a common, bro, it's a life lesson, yeah? You're not getting game time. Yeah. Your manager's not in favor of you. When you're on the pitch, you make things happen, bro. And he did exactly that. He took his opportunity with 2 hands, Reiss. I'm just so happy for him. Oh, the Emirates is bedlam right now, man. Reiss Nelson, my brother, you got up the goal, 10 out of 10.
100% deserves it. I think now for Reiss Nelson, it's bro, you need to start pushing for that starting position.
Yeah,
off the bench, he needs to impose himself more off the bench. This is what we need more consistently. I think for him, it's consistency. He needs to avoid the injuries because, bro, even when we played, I think Nottingham Forest at home when he was playing, he had a great game, man. Off the left,
he plays well. Reiss Nelson, great guy. He's still a bit raw, but I don't want to. I'm not saying he's better than Martinelli, but I genuinely think he's more polished than Martinelli in the fact that his technical ability, like he seems more like a winger. Martinelli's more athletic and he's a bit raw. Like Martinelli's a head down sprint,
quick.
Right. Whereas Reiss Nelson, when he's played, obviously that injury held him back a bit, and we want to see him consistently fit, and he will get a run in Europa League. But when Reiss Nelson picks up the ball in the games he's played for Arsenal against Forest and Bournemouth, fair enough, low opposition, he's looked dangerous and he's looked good in this Arsenal team. He deserves more opportunities, man. Yeah. I think he's an artistic type player as well. Like he's a touchline player.
Yeah, I think he needs to use this as a catalyst to keep putting in these performances. I think
100%.
It's perfect. It's the perfect opportunity for him. I think. Look, I think he can play on either flank. He can play on the left or the right. I think right now, look, Reiss Nelson, for him past this season as well, Arteta wants a winger in the summer. And I think he wants a right winger. I think we need someone to give cover for Saka. I think for Reiss Nelson now, it's, look, can you impose yourself between now and the end of the season, just like Nketiah did last season, and claim that spot? Get that contract because his contract is running out as well. Get that contract. If you want it, it's there for you. We're giving you the platform for it. Especially, I think we could even start him against Sporting Lisbon away. You never know.
I think he will start that game. I think Arteta will reward him. That's good management. If you come on last minute and you score a winner, you deserve to start the next game.
You deserve to start, exactly. So you earn your role. I think now he needs to grab the opportunity, man. Opportunity is there. He grabs it, and then we'll see from next season. We'll see if he's that guy, bro, for the Champions League to provide cover for Saka, you know.
Well, okay, so we're on 63 points now. Of course, City won early against Newcastle, as if, bro, this Newcastle team annoyed me, man. Like, they came to the Emirates, and these lot parked the bus differently.
They decided the one time that they wanted to play, they wanted to not park the bus.
Yeah. Like, bro, why didn't you play this, like, Gordon and stuff, man? You should just run that formation with Joe Linton, Almiron, Willock, Longstaff, Bruno Guimaraes, Isak, and just defend. But they didn't. Either way, look.
When they came on as well, man, I thought they were going to score as well.
Yeah, they should have done.
Joe Linton, bro, that transfer, Joe Linton.
Oh, man.
It was a tap. He was waiting for it. Waiting for him to just knock it in, and that would have been it. Yeah, man. But that's why I think it's the most important thing is for Arsenal. We need to focus on Arsenal. We need to focus on our games because we can't rely on other teams to take City out. Even as weak as they are, we can't rely on them.
Yeah. No, I agree 100%. I think, to be fair, right, it's 5-point gap now. There's how many games left? That was our 26th match, right? So there's 12 more games. I think heading to the game in the Etihad, we need at least, I want to say 7.
I think we need 8. I think we need City to drop points. We need to, I think, to be fair, even for us, yeah, our next game against Fulham away is not going to be easy.
But they're missing Paulinho.
True, but it's still not.
Which is a big miss for them. Paulinho is a top CDM. So
I think looking forward, yeah, I'm looking at the fixtures right now. There's a lot of must-win games, man, and I think we just need to bank on City losing points. I'm trying to see where they could.
Palace away they've got next up.
They lost today. Palace were poor today.
But City is Palace is a bit of a bogey ground for City.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, you're right.
That, and they've got Southampton away as well coming soon. That's a bit of a bogey ground for them as well.
But then again, man, these teams it's like two sides of a coin with these lot. They can either provide them with the hardest game of their life or get blown away completely. That's the problem with these teams.
Yeah. But the thing is, right, like this game has just gone to show, right? We've got Bournemouth, one of the worst teams in the league, and Arsenal at home, the best team in the league, arguably. You can never take anything for granted. It's just gone to show. So we can talk about saying, equally for us, we can say, oh, we can't take Fulham for granted next week, can't take Leeds, Palace for granted. But City equally, we saw them today. They weren't unbeatable against Newcastle. They can't take Palace for granted. They can't take Southampton for granted. I know they've got Liverpool as well coming up soon, who are in some form right now. We need Liverpool to do us a favour tomorrow against Manchester United as well. So, I mean, we're not exactly going to say that it's ours to. I mean, it is ours to lose in that respect, but both teams are going to drop points.
There's a lot. It's mad because there's 12 games left, and there's a lot of points to gain and a lot of points to drop as well. So we're going to be in a situation just like this, and again, where we have to nick a win. Because sometimes, look, it's not even performances at this rate. I think for us, we know we're going to play good. Bro, we need to go in and claim what's ours, man. There's 3 points. That's what we need at the end of the day.
Yeah. I agree with you. I think the start of the season, we've shown that we are a good football team. We've played enough games this season to show that we are a good football team. It's got to a stage now where I don't care if we win 1-0 and it's the most scrappy game ever and someone deflects off of their thigh and goes into the back of the net. I don't care one bit. Like, we need some of that right now. Like, we need something like this. Everyone knows Arsenal are a good football team. We've seen it with our own eyes. We just need to pick up points now. And today is exactly that. And for me, I said at the start of the video, honestly, winning 3-2 against Bournemouth might be better long term than us beating them 4-0, 5-0 like people expected. Just for the way we galvanized the squad, it gives that new fulfillment to the team. If we just came up, cleaned up on 4-0 and called it a day, yeah, of course, like 3 points, goal difference.
Comes in. Yeah. That's what
the psychological boost this gives us. Like this league is it's certain things we're seeing right now. The Aston Villa last minute when Jorginho hits off Amy Martinez's back and goes in. And Nketiah last minute against Manchester United. Today, Reiss Nelson of all people last minute against Bournemouth. Like, you're seeing certain things, you're thinking, is this scripted? Like, is this actually Arsenal's title that we're gonna win?
Last season, we would never have ever thought we'd be winning games like this. Like, we were struggling last season to even finish our dinner. And right now, look at
it's crazy. Last season, yeah, in our biggest game last season, we got a man sent off after 20 minutes. Real opponent got sent off this season. I don't know what it is, man. Like, the stars are aligning somewhere. We don't know what it is.
The script, like, do you remember those things about how the NBA is scripted, man? The script for Arsenal this season is looking good, man.
The script's looking good, man. I'm getting my popcorn, man. This is looking good. Oh, man. I'm just... So, honestly, what's your thoughts now? Honestly, I know you said before, but genuinely, do you think Arsenal are going to win this Premier League?
100%. I said this pre-World Cup on the podcast. I said this post-World Cup. Bro, I'm backing it, man. I'm backing it. I have a feeling it's weird. This season is different. It's not like other seasons. I think we have we've got a dog in us, man. We've got a different mentality. So, yeah I think we're going to win the league. I think City on City, but City are slowly starting to bring themselves together. But I think the consistency of Arsenal right now, I think it's just going to overshadow anyone compared to us. So, yeah, man, I think we just need team to be together again. I think we need Trossard back again.
Jesus, hopefully soon.
Jesus coming back is going to...
Oh, Jesus. Bring back Jesus, man.
Bro, it's going to be big. When he comes back, I'm jacked. That's how I know we're going to win the league, bro. Because if we're cooking without him like this, and he comes back, and imagine we pull back the performances that we did at the first 10 games of the start of the season. I think we're going to win it, man. I think we're going to win it, man.
Bro, honestly, the thing with me is, right, I don't know if Arsenal are going to win the league, but something tells me City won't win the league. So that's where I'm at. I can't see City winning the league.
One way or another, we're winning it.
So it's either us or Man United, and right now it looks like us. So I'm going to take it.
Oh, man. No.
Bro, that parade, if it happens in May, or it'll probably be June, actually, because it's the end of May. Bro, that parade is going to have...
You see how we're dropping everything? We're dropping anything that we're doing that day, we're dropping it. And we're there. Bro, we're at Highbury. We're turning up, man. Don't care, man.
Bro, all the Tottenham fans are going to depart North London, man. Plane tickets away from North London. Plane tickets away from North London is gone, bro.
The stadium that they built is white right now, bro, but it's going to be painted red when the parade happens. All the smoke and all the flares are going to go off.
Bro. Oh man, it's just the thing is, yeah. At the end of the day, look, when we win this league or not, I don't say that now to put a shine down on our season or anything. But either way, you can't say you haven't enjoyed this season because going back to the COVID days, bro, when we were watching Bellerin,
since I've been alive, like since I can remember watching football, I don't think I've enjoyed the season this much.
Yeah, bro, enjoy the ride at the end of the day, innit? Enjoy the ride. Whether we win the league or not, everyone has to sit here and say, look, we're enjoying the ride that these fans, that these players are giving us, man. We are enjoying this season. We're watching football, and it's giving all the emotions you can ask for in a football match. Like, you're fearful, you're nervous, you're excited. You're seeing beautiful football at the same time. Like, this is what you watch football for, and this Arsenal team providing us this season. And you have to say, look, whether we win it or not, that could be in our control, that can be out of our control. But what is in their control is they've provided us a season that these Arsenal fans, us included, will never, ever forget, man.
And I think even, bro, it's only upwards from here, man. It only has to be upwards from here. We take the season, we go into next, man, and we cook in that Champions League, bro. I want the European glory, man. I want the European glory.
Bro, I want to see this team in the Champions League next season, man.
Oh, I want to go to the Emirates and I see the Champions League. I want the kit with the Champions League badge. I want to see the Champions League song in the Emirates, bro. Bro,
none of this orange Europa League, man. I don't want any of this.
I'm done with that theme tune, man. I'm done with that song.
Oh yeah, that theme tune. Stinky theme tune, man. Oh, bro, we need that, yeah. But look, we're in Europa League. That's how it be. We've got a sport in Lisbon. Obviously, I think people change the team around. I think people like Reiss Nelson deservedly will get a place. And Nketiah as well. He's not injured. I'm not sure how injured he is.
I think even bring the Kiwo guy, the Polish guy that we signed. I think even play him, man. Give Gabriel a bit of a rest. I think he apparently played really well in the under-23s game.
Yeah. Big kettle of fish. Bro, bare comments have just come through right now. First one coming through. What are your guys' predictions for the Fulham game for next week, Sunday? Look, I think it'll be a tough game, man. I think when it gets to this stage of the season, no matter what we've seen early in the season and stuff, every game is tough. Like, every single game. We saw it today against Bournemouth. Pauline is missing. And I think away from home, we've been better than at home. I don't know what it is.
Our record is the best away from home in the league. We are, I think.
Do you reckon it's because teams don't play as much of a low block away?
Pardon?
Do you reckon it's because teams don't play as much of a low block away from home? Like at the Emirates, they just
I think they're more expansive. I think they're more expansive away from home. They want to take the game to us. But I think as well, I think we've adopted that mentality of, look, we're away. We don't have the support that we have. We have to pull ourselves together. Like, it's a mentality thing. I think away from home now for us. So yeah, I'm gonna go. I think we'll concede because I think Fulham are a good side, but I think we'll win 3-1.
I'm gonna go for 2-0. I think away from home would look good. I think our controlling games away from home has been really solid. That's the biggest thing for me, right? Because it's one thing scraping results, but we look good. Even against Leicester 1-0, we controlled that game from start to finish. So I'm gonna go for 2-0. Let us know your predictions for Fulham game in the comment section, guys. Next comment. My winning of the year, awesome, guys. I appreciate look, tuning into the stream. I hope we win it this year, man. Well, if there's every team that deserves to win the Premier League, it's Arsenal, man. Like, I know it's biased as an Arsenal fan, but these fans, we've gone through too much suffering. For this big of a club to go through this much suffering.
I suffered my whole secondary school life.
It's crazy,
man. We're claiming this glory, man.
Bro, going into school the day after Koscielny and who was it? Almunia? No, Fabianski? No, Szczesny,
man.
In the League Cup final, the
Birmingham game as well.
Yeah. Oh my days, crazy. Come on, Saka's been on fire even when Arsenal's playing bad. Look. Us saying that Saka didn't have an amazing game today, we're not slandering Saka one bit. Like, this brother has been unbelievable this season. For me, our best player this season.
Our best 100% player this season. Already, the season hasn't even ended. This player of the season.
Yeah, we're not by any means saying that Saka is he's horrible. He just, for me, he was just slightly under the radar today. And if anything, that's a compliment because of his high standards that he's shown us this season. But yeah, it was just a Reiss Nelson show today. Look, it can't be the Saka show every game.
Exactly.
Yeah, good win, 100%, bro. No, good, massive win.
Big win, man. Not just a good win, bro. That's the best win. What a win, man.
look, bro, in terms of look, heart rate rise is not great, but in terms of entertainment factors, could you ask for a better game?
I lost weight, man. I lost weight.
If you're guaranteed 3 points, I'd rather if I know someone said at the start, look, Arsenal gonna win, 100% they're gonna win. How would you want it to go? I'll say, look, if we're guaranteed to win, bro, why not we score last minute? Why not give us the limbs? But that's a football win.
That's a FIFA win. We used to play foot champs, man. That's a foot champ win, bro.
Bro, 100%, man. Play to win Arsenal joke. I'm guessing this is a non-Arsenal fan here. Look, to be fair, Bournemouth were time wasting from minute 1, my guy. Like they fully were. Like they weren't 1-0 up. They were time wasting.
That Neto guy, man. That Neto guy, jump into the opportunity, wasting time with his goal kicks.
So yeah, I guess you could say the same thing. But look, yeah, if you're wasting time, it's only fair time gets added on. It's 6 minutes minimum added on. We scored in the 98th minute. Hold that, innit? Hold that.
They're the ones that did that, man. They fell to the ground and added in a whole another minute to add additional time.
Exactly. What a tough game. Look, this is what we're saying, guys. I mean, no game is easy in the Premier League.
Bro, this is the Super League, man. This is where the Super League is at, bro. Bro, this is the Super League, man. Forget about it. Bro, Bournemouth bro, it's not, no game is simple. No game is simple this season.
Bro, facts. Like fully, if I asked you, what game would you want to play in the Premier League? You're saying Bournemouth for home.
Fairs, yeah, fairs. Exactly. You go into that game in 3 points, easy.
Yeah, like if you say, okay, you play one game at home, who do you want to play? Bournemouth, bro. Give me Bournemouth. They're not lied down and died last week to Man City.
Exactly.
It just goes to show, man. Football is a crazy game. Arsenal really made me proud today. Bro, they made everyone proud. They made every single
fan around the world, man.
It's a life lesson today, man. You may be down, you may have adversity, but don't give up. Keep going.
Wait till the outcome is income, man, and the wise words of boozing. Boozing words, bro.
We never stop, man. We never, ever stop. This has been a real hammer. Hey, I mean, I'm not sure what that really means, man, but I like it.
He's cooking, man. Let him cook. Let him cook.
Let him cook, man. Let him cook. But yeah, what a game, man. RD12 regular on the channel. Check out his channel as well. Best Reiss in the league. Can we do heart rates instead of player ratings? Bro, 100%, man. 100%.
I probably died before that shot went in, man. My heart rate was probably like still. The heart monitor was straight line.
Bro, my Apple Watch, I had to turn up. It sends me heart rate messages during the games. It was crazy. During the Man City game, it gave me a lot of like 180 BPM. I didn't know it went that high, man. Three times per second, my heart was beating.
It's the highest blood pressure.
It's crazy. Where does he want his statue? Yeah, that's a German company, Gary Neville. Where do you want your statue, Vincent? Bro, Reiss Nelson, big up my guy, man. I'm really happy for him. Honestly, like I know I'm just saying it because he scored, but honestly, if there's ever a guy that I wanted it, he deserves it, man. Like for the fact that
he's been through a lot, man.
Been through a lot. Yeah.
Injuries as well. Look, at the start of the season, man, he was cooking. Start of the season, he was doing his thing, and then he got injured.
Injuries, the fact that also he came from our academy. Let's not forget he's a Haaland boy. I know because Saka's younger than him and he's kind of taken the limelight. We've all forgotten about Reiss Nelson. But he's a Haaland graduate, man. He's hours through and through. And for him to score that goal of all the players coming off the bench, making a big impact in 25 minutes. I mean, it's the best 25 minutes I've seen from a player this season, man.
Bro, before that cameo, man, all down to him, man. What a performance.
What a performance. Arsenal make me proud. I think they make us all proud, man. Like, fully made our weekend big time. No party, no party.
Party hard, yeah. Party hard. Party hard.
Bro, we got Robbie doing it.
Oh, man. All I'm saying is, yeah, you know who I'm coming for? I'm going for Gary Neville, man.
Oh, yeah, Gary Neville.
Bro, on the podcast, Gary Neville intervention, man. Gary Neville intervention.
Yeah, this man, yeah. We need a Gary Neville podcast. Run it up.
We need to bring him on the pod, man.
Yeah, Press Resistant Podcast. Check it out on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, man. We need that guy, Gary Neville. What a good win. What a good win. Work done by the substitutes. I mean, football's a squad game, man. Football is a squad game.
Great subs for Arteta, man.
Yeah, big up Arteta for making that sub. Because you know what, yeah? It's a big move to bring on, take off a sub that you've subbed on, man. Like, it's a big move. Because when we said something, I was like, hold a minute. Like, obviously, I'm a big fan of Reiss Nelson. So I was like, okay, cool. I thought he was taking off Vieira. and bringing Smith Rowe in.
I thought Smith Rowe would go into Vieira's 8th position and then Reiss on the left. But
yeah, he took a gamble, he took a risk, and it paid off, man. It paid off big time. So big up Arteta for that one, man. And look, as we've both said, we all know in football, right, that it's a squad game. Like, you need someone unexpected to pop up and do some magic. It can't be Saka Martinelli.
Everyone's important in this race, man.
Everyone has a role to play when you win this title, man. Every single player. What a comeback. Wow. Honestly, is that comeback of the season? I think it's better than Man City's on Tottenham. I can't lie. I know Man City's on Tottenham was like, it was obviously Tottenham a better team than Bournemouth.
I think you contend with that one. Look, I think that was a big game. And I think we went into the half saying, oh, long day City. Bro, I remember the group chat. Bro, we were talking, yeah, that's it, man. That's the game done. Game, set, match, bro. It came up, bro. Scored in the first, 3 minutes. And the game was already, that's it. Done by 60th.
It's crazy, man. I mean, I think contenders, just for the manner in which we won that game, just for the fact that that's high stakes, City winning earlier as well.
Yeah.
Because that Tottenham game was a game in hand for City in the respect that it was a replay game. This was a must win Bournemouth at home.
100%.
So yeah, for me, comeback of the season, man. Gunners up and feel proud for winning 100%. We all feel super proud of the team today, man. They pulled their socks up and they got it done. Feel like we're champions tonight. I'm interested. I'm really interested to hear, because obviously you said you felt like we were winning the league before today anyway. Is there anyone that felt like we weren't going to win the league and after seeing this game now feels we are going to win the league? I'm interested to see if anyone's felt that way. Because for me, obviously these days we're beating Bournemouth. Everyone thought we beat Bournemouth before the game started. But the way in which we won, like
the manner of the aura, bro. That's why I thought, even for me at the start of the season, bro, when it got to December, bro, I felt like we had that aura, man. We had that like presence about us when we play against other teams. We go on with that like attitude, like, bro, you ain't touching the ball, bro. You're not touching the ball, and we're gonna win this game. And now look, we've got the mentality of we're winning by any means necessary. Any means necessary, pulling through. And that's a champion's mentality, man.
100%, man. What a great Arsenal win. 1 billion%. What a great Arsenal win, man. What a great win. Our champions mentality. Bro, join up, man. I want to see that instant Emirates reaction, bro. If you got that internet connection, join up. I want to hear it. Stuff of champions. Cats cannot let us win this league. Bro, Twitter meltdown, bro. People saying, oh, it's scripted. Oh, 98th minute when there was only 6 minutes added on. Bro, they hate. They want to rain on our shine. But I'll tell you what, bro. Hold that. Chelsea fans, Liverpool fans.
Bro,
Liverpool fans getting annoyed, bro. Liverpool fans saying getting jealous. Broski, you man need to worry about your own thing. You're like 6. Fair enough if it's Man City, Man United fans saying something, but Liverpool fans are getting on our case, bro. What's the matter to you?
These are struggling. They got mid-table challenge to go through, man. Don't worry.
Exactly. You guys just focus on beating United tomorrow, yeah? You just help us out. That's what you need to do. But yeah, we deserve it. We are the Gunners. I'll tell you what, yeah. Football won in terms of the fact that we were the team pushing. Them lot played back 9. Like, I think they had 8 players in their box.
When you're top of the league, bro, everyone's gonna sit back. There's only a few dumb or like a couple dumb teams that are gonna try go bar for bar. But bro, everyone's gonna park the bus against us. We just have to break them down. That's it. And it's not gonna be easy between now and the end of the season, bro. We're gonna have a lot of these cases that teams are gonna look at us and say, bro, we struggled to break down Newcastle against like a 10. That was a 10 at the back, bro. And now they're gonna have the same mentality. So it's on us now. It's on us to find solutions.
But Gabby Jesus will help us big time.
100%. Without doubt.
What comeback? This is how champions are supposed to be. Hey, people say it, man. Like, there's certain wins you see and you go, that's the stuff of champions. A win like this, I haven't seen the reaction yet because I've hopped on straight and alive, but I guarantee Match of the Day tonight, Sky Sports News, everyone that's commenting on this game is saying this is what champions do. You don't win every game easy. That's exactly what we've done today.
What's your percentage likelihood of winning out of 100%?
What, us winning the league?
Yeah.
65, 70.
Ooh, wow, that's good. Yeah.
Because you know what it is, yeah? We've still got to go Etihad. We've still got to go Anfield. We've still got to go St. James's Park.
That's the thing. Like, I think those 3 games are going to be big. I think if you can
I swear they're like back to, like, not back to back, but as in like in the same month.
April's gonna be. That's the April month.
Boy, April's
It's not
schedule.
gonna be
But
easy.
that's why I said heading into that Etihad game, if we're 7 points clear, I'll be confident.
Definitely. Yeah.
But
Definitely.
yeah.
Definitely.
When luck wasn't on our strike, Wizards today, our skippers did the job. Kudos to the team. My heart is excited. Oh, bro. Our heart rate, I think everyone's heart rate is going crazy, man.
Bro, if you didn't have diabetes, you're gonna get it now. With the high blood pressure that everyone's having. Bro, it's crazy. Oh.
Crazy, man. My prediction from the start was 4-1, but no issue. Thanks to the boys. I mean, I think everyone had that sort of prediction. I think mine at the start was 4-0, I think I said.
Yep. I said 3-1. I said 3-1, yeah.
Yeah. But that's how football goes. And at the end of the day, I can't lie. I'd take this over winning 4-0. You can call me crazy.
It's a wake up. I mean, I wish we had the 4-0 at goal difference, but
yeah. Goal difference wise, of course, something like 4-0, 5-0, of course, 4-1, as my man here says, that would be brilliant. But in terms of confidence and galvanizing the squads, a win like this, the whole dressing room's gone crazy now. Like, the dressing room's more crazy now than it would have been at 4-0.
The mentality is going to be different now. You're going to go into games saying, "Look, bro, we don't want to do this now. We don't want to go through that again, basically." And they're going to try to see games off early, try to score first. Yeah, man.
But yeah, no Arsenal fan wants to go through this again. I'm telling you, bro. We've had enough thrills for the season. Aston Villa, this game today. Man United. Can we just go back to winning games 3-0, 4-0, please?
Bro, Amazon would have cashed out if they recorded this season, man. They would have had a big check.
Bro, Amazon recorded this season, man. Last season was nothing. This season is all.
They would have had big checks, man. They would have come out, man. Everyone in the Arsenal squad would have got a new whip.
I wouldn't be surprised if it comes out at the end of the season and someone goes like, Hollywood are making a film on this or something.
Well, Arteta needs a documentary, man. Give me an Arteta documentary.
Well, if that guy wins the league with Arsenal, oh my god, he goes down.
Goat status, man. Goat status.
Where's he ranked in terms of Premier League managers if he wins the league?
Not yet. But I think with the
not all time in the current. Is he ahead of Klopp?
He needs a Champions League first, man.
Yeah, I agree.
Klopp has a Champions League, but I think
he's third. He's ahead of Conte for me. I know Conte won it at Chelsea.
Ahead of Conte. I think my reservation was between Arteta's just experience, the years he needs to get the years in, and then we can judge on like a broader scale because he's going to have more sample size in it. I think for Ten Hag again, I think Ten Hag's a class manager. I think
Ten Hag's a top manager, man. Top manager.
So, but I think, man, if Arteta wins this league and goes into the Champions League, and he does something in the Champions League, I'm putting him top 3, man.
Bro, the trajectory is up for the Gooners. 2 penalties not given, but we still run it. Oh, my friend, we had a conversation about VAR earlier. Honestly, unless they could have caught the football and it still wouldn't have been a penalty.
Oh, exactly. Bro, they could have held it, walked along with it, and threw it into the other goal, and VAR would have said no pen. I'm sorry, but I don't know what the rules are anymore, man. I don't know what the rules are. If you're going to put your hand like this and it's not a natural position, I don't know what to tell you.
He goes, I'm not guilty, man.
What is it? He said, it ain't me.
It ain't me, man. That's the thing, but that's what drives every football fan crazy. Is there penalties and not a penalty? Fine, but the inconsistency. Like next week, that'll be called a penalty for something not as softer than that.
Yeah, exactly. And I think the only issue is the FA need to act on stuff like this when it happens during the game. So even though we've won, we still want justice done, and we want consistency because we don't want it to happen again, and we don't want it to happen to other teams as well when they're in a position when the whole league is going mad because something else happened. Because I remember it was only 3 weekends ago when the last instance with the ref happened, and the ref he had to resign and everything.
Oh, Lee Mason.
Yeah, Lee Mason. Yeah.
Over Brentford game. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, because honestly, you can say, oh, it evens out. And I do believe it does even out. But there's margins to this game, man.
Bro, it's a Premier League, man. It's tight margins. The smallest thing makes a big difference.
It's not even a 90-minute game anymore. It's like a 60-minute game with all the time wasting. Yeah. So you've got about 60 minutes to bang your goals. And you've got a ref that's sometimes playing against you.
The script is against us, man.
The system don't want us to win, man, but it don't matter. So if we look at it now, we've got our next games are Fulham, Obviously discounting Europa League. I'm not saying when Europa League is important, but I'm looking at the Premier League. We've got Fulham, Crystal Palace, Leeds, I believe. I don't know the order. I think it's that order.
I think it's Fulham next, and then Palace, and then Leeds. Yeah, you're right. I think that's what it just says right now.
Honestly, I hate doing this because like today it will happen, but 9 out of 9.
It has to. Without doubt, it has to be 9 points, mate.
Yeah. Would you have taken a draw today, even at 2-0 down? Even at 2-0 down, I would not have taken a draw.
I think a draw would have felt like a loss. That's what I was thinking. 2-2 would have felt like a loss.
It felt like 2-2. It felt like a loss to me. I can't lie. I know we made it 2-2.
Yeah.
And what was going through my head was United the other week, obviously coming from 2-0 down to get a draw against Leeds in their midweek game. That's what's going through my head, saying, "Oh, is it that bad?" Because that kind of equals out that. But now I thought about it, and I was like, "Hang on a minute. This is Bournemouth at home. It's the easiest game in the Premier League season."
Yeah. We have to take advantage of everything, every opportunity, every game that we have to just close it out, man. 3 points against non-Big Six teams. 3 points have to be a must for us.
100%, I agree, man. 100%. We can't be like, okay, so we've got Fulham without Paulinho. I mean, certain things are just going our way this season. What is it like?
But
I say that Brighton when we play them.
I can't be too excited about it because Fulham's a good team. And to be fair, bro, Palace, that's a sinking ship with Vieira right now, man. If I'm being real.
You're not Vieira, bro. We know you're an Arsenal legend, my friend.
I'm seeing fans might get saying they want the sack. They want the sack.
Broski, Vieira, Vieira, you're my guy. You've won. You're invincible at Arsenal. Palace, you'll be fine. You're not gonna get relegated.
We gave him take Lokonga on a permanent. We'll give him for free. Just take him, let us win the league. Give us those 3 points.
Broski, just lie down and die at the Emirates. I swear down. If Vieira gets something at the Emirates, this man is not an Arsenal legend no more. I'm joking, Vieira.
The whole of Fame.
Bro, Wenger needs to call out Vieira and say, Monsieur Vieira.
This is your time, man.
Give us the league. He's going to expect the pull from Wenger, bro, before that game, man.
Oh, man. So we have Crystal Palace, and then we have international break, and then we have Leeds, and then Liverpool, and then West Ham.
So Paul Merson made a great point. He goes, before we play Liverpool on the 8th of April, something like that, I believe it is.
9th of April. It's 9th of April on a Sunday.
9th of April on a Sunday, right?
We're waiting for the...
provided we win the games we're expected to win, which is Leeds, Palace, and Fulham, we will be at the very least, 5 points clear of Man City heading into that Liverpool game. And then by that point, we'll have 10 or 9 games left.
Yeah, you're right.
That is the running. That is squeaky bum time. 9 games left.
9 games left, man. That's going to be... Folks, we have to make a... Like Sharky said on SDS, man, Surviving City, man. We need to make a documentary of Surviving City. Bro, you can't even breathe around them. Bro, this is what Liverpool fans, if you deep it, this is what Liverpool fans went through for 5 seasons.
Bro, I need to start calling them for like advice, bro.
Bro, I need the therapist, man. Forget that, bro. I need whoever's therapist. Surviving City, man. I need the therapist.
Bro. But honestly, man, something just tells me that the stars are aligned for us. I don't know what it is, but City just...
I feel it. I'm not gonna say anything, man. I'm feeling it.
The fairy tale.
I'm feeling our presence, man. I haven't felt that feeling before.
Do you think it's like the Leicester season? Because I don't.
No,
I really don't.
No.
I think that's a violation to us, to be honest. I really do.
It's even a violation to Leicester, man. I think...
The violation to Leicester?
It's a violation to us first and foremost, because I think
Leicester, bro. Like these are almost relegated the season before.
And we're a project, man. We were. I don't know about you, man, but I was backing Arteta, man, from the minute he went in.
Oh yeah,
playing styles, and it's an evolution type of thing. I think for Leicester, it was more that season. We couldn't really see that type of play, that type of football being played in the season before. They survived relegation the season before. And the season after they survived relegation, so they were on ropes for 2 seasons, 3 seasons.
That was a crazy season, though. Like every team stunk that season in the Premier League, and they just came forward and made it happen.
See what Danny Simpson was saying about the ref.
Clattenburg.
He's saying,
I want you up to win the league, so I'm not going to call it or something.
I'm not gonna send you off. Oh man,
That's crazy corruption, man. Crazy.
if you leave it, that stuff happens, man. You don't even realize it. It happens. Refs have
Bro.
agendas. You don't even know.
These refs are human beings, man. They're not robots.
Yeah,
Like,
they make
you play VAR this. VAR is operated by a human. Humans have biases, subconsciously, consciously. Humans make decisions. So some of them might want Arsenal to win the league, some of them might want City to win the league, etc. Like, you see stuff for a different light.
Big facts, yeah.
Because I mean, we thought all those were penalties, handballs.
I thought there was one of them that
when he leant into it, the Saka one.
the second one, you know, when I think he turned his body and it hit. I think he hit under his arm when he went out for a corner. That one I felt like it was a pen. Because bro, I think you're turning your body and your arm is in your way, bro. It's not a natural position, bro.
I think those two as a penalty. I think the first one, when it came down and it landed on his thing, I think he got very lucky it landed on his shirt.
Yeah.
So I think he got away with that one. I think that one when he turned and hit him, I think I'll allow him that one because it was close to him. There was one that went Saka on his right foot. He swung it across and the guy like leaned into it.
That's the one that I was thinking of as well, yeah.
And of course Philip Billing when he's doing this and it's hitting his arm.
Silly, man. That was a penalty without even thinking of a penalty.
It's a stone waller, isn't it? Absolute stone waller, man. But I mean, I'm gonna end the stream by quickly saying, Reiss Nelson, you are the guy.
We're here to stay.
We're here to
nowhere, man.
100%. Rami, shout out your socials for the guys.
Yeah, and if you want to follow me up, follow the PR podcast most importantly.
Yes.
Before anything, PR podcast, man. If you want to follow on Insta, they keep DZN.
Yes. The best 4K photos, man. But if you're graphic design, hit this guy. He's done a few thumbnails for me as well. Those who were here during January and saw the players in Arsenal shirts, that was done by this guy, man. He's this way.
And if you don't need man to shut me up.
100%. We ended by saying, I wasn't even planning to live stream. Those who've been here before know that. I don't do video reactions.
It was a very reactionary thing.
But it was just, I just didn't see it, man. Crazy. So delighted with the performance, man. Well, not even the performance, I'm so delighted with the resilience. More than anything, resilience beats performance in front of adversity, and just a massive 3 points for the Arsenal, man. And hey, we're cooking. Bit by bit, we're cooking.
We're in that kitchen, man.
Is the journey of the destination? It's the company.
Perfect, man. That's the sayings.
That's it. Make sure you subscribe down below on my road to 2,000 subscribers. Check out our socials. I'll leave the PR podcast as well. I'll leave that in the description after this is done. Check that out. Check out L'Equipe Design, Rami's here he is, page here, especially if you want some graphic design done. Perfect for it. Done some for myself. Highly recommend. I'll be watching. Hope to see you all in my next video.
Appreciate it.